So this is my second, you could say, 2017 vlog. Happy New Year. Took a bit of a month off to try and just regain myself for this new year, for new happenings and such. Decided I'm gonna start this new vlog outside just to see what happens. It'll still be called Vlog Day. It's just starting it outside. So I mentioned in my New Year's vlog, which I just put up right now, that I was gonna try and get a new car this year, and I did. This is the 2017 Honda Civic EX. Is my new baby. You know, this is my new baby, and it's an EX because on my key fob, I got the whole remote start deal. I have all of that. I'm gonna try and maybe do this whole thing in like one vlog, whatever. But yeah, I got my new car. I'm gonna show you guys the inside. This is literally like, look at that. The Honda logo just comes in on the display. This is, this is gonna be a very interesting, start to my vlogs now, because I don't know if I'll do Olovision this year. But if I do, I'm gonna have to put the mount somewhere else, because I mean, I can still do Olovision, use my phone like a tripod, that whole deal, but it's not Olovision unless I have it like right here, like, in the whole, clip to the, like that. I put the camera on the dash, but this is basically what Olovision should look like, roughly. But I love this car. I mean, it's an EX. I'm the only signer on this. I got me a moonroof. I got the touchscreen, thing, the touchscreen head unit, whatever you want to call it. I got the electronic parking brake. I got brake hold. I got this really big freaking center console here. It's a lot higher, but the car itself is a lot lower, and I love it. Favorite thing about this car is when I go out, like, if I'm at the mall or whatever, I don't really have to lock it anymore. I can just walk away and let's see. Car's already locked. I don't have to touch it. But my favorite thing I love about this car is that front end. I mean, look at that thing. This thing is just a beastly front end. I love it. It's like, you don't want to be on the business end on that thing, and everything else. Maybe, as far as the whole day goes though, I think maybe I'll go skating. I have a trunk button now, so I don't have to do all that stuff. I don't have to always pop the trunk and all that. But this is a pretty big trunk space, it's a lot. I got my skateboards in here, I got my gym bag, got some extra travel stuff in here, so yeah, I even got my little jump kit and first aid kit right here. My jumper cables and my first aid kit. Always gotta be prepared with those, So, my boards, my skate shoes. I have everything. I'm not gonna cram it full of dirty crap like I did in the last car. This one's gonna be, I'll keep this one cleaner. Let me show you guys the back. This is all gonna be one take, by the way. Yeah, I'm sitting in the back of my own car. So, yeah, this is the back. I'm 5'7", so I mean, this isn't a car review. It's just, I guess you could say it's kind of like a review, but it's not. This is just a vlog, just me showing some of my favorite things about this car. 5'7", doesn't really do me much. And this is what it would look like, from the back. This is set to where I'm sitting, like my configurations and all that. But it's nice. Whew. Doing all that kind of winded me out already. Whoa, I need to get back in shape, which I will do this year. Yeah, so alright, so with this new 2017 year, I plan on, a lot of things happening. I plan on, getting myself better financially, like, you know, with this car, I'm going to be building up my credit and things like that. You know, I'm going to try and do my best to put some more stuff up on YouTube for you guys. And then, you know, just going to try and do my best to push myself creatively this year, as far as, you know, what I'm going to put up, how I'm going to act when I'm on camera, things like that. You know, besides that, it's just a lot of, it's a lot of challenges. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of challenges this year. And I hope to bring you guys with me for this one, to be honest. You know, I want to be able to show more of where I go, what I'm gonna be doing throughout the day, and, you know, things like that. First and foremost, though, it is a skate day today, so if you actually give me a second. Put up the new vlog right there. I didn't put a title to it, or I didn't put my usual vlog day title to it, because, you know, it was very late, but it's already there. As far as everything else goes, I'm doing a bit of laundry today before I head out and get the day going. First and foremost, though, I am going to go skate. This is the laundry room full effect right now for both sides. I mean, look at this. This one has a bit of a head start, that one didn't. Sorry, I'm almost getting over a cold. It's been a whirlwind of weather this past month. Can't believe it. This year I'm gonna turn 25. I'm old. I don't like it. No. But close this. Oh wait. Trying to believe. Whew. So there's that. I'm ready to get the day started. Let's get this. Whew. Still have the new car smell, which I like. Let's see if I can kind of lower this down. Yeah, sorry. That stuff's not supposed to be up on there. But yeah, what I like about this new car, I have Apple CarPlay, which is one of my favorite features. Oh, this looks a little lower than before. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I get to, I'm gonna go to the skate park. So, see you guys later. Alright guys, so I'm here on the road, and, you know, I'm enjoying, one thing I'll never get bored of in this car is the way it rides, and the way it, you know, it just feels when you push down on the pedal. To me, everything just feels solid. You know, I can feel a bit more of a stiffer feel in the whole thing. So I mean, it feels nice. Here's what the odometer, the dashboard looks like when it's all, you know, up in there. It's just, this is an awesome ride. It just feels nice. After, you know, I watched this video on, you know, online on YouTube about what to do when you get a new car, and I kind of am following what to do for that. Like, you know, try and not put too much pressure on the engine, give it that gradual build. Shout out to that guy, by the way. I forgot the name of your channel off the top of my head, but this is in reference to his video on what to do when you get a new car, and I'm kind of following that here and there. Excuse me, but you know, it's a nice little ride. I love this car, and it's, you know, it's lower to the ground, not too low, but it's, you know, maybe 1 or 2 inches lower than my old Honda Civic LX, the 2014 one. But my thoughts on this is just, this is a really good ride. The pedal just feels nice. I just wish they, you know, at least for the EX and up trims, they would have added the power seats, at least on the driver. That way it's a bit more precise, and you know, it's better for me to configure my seating, because this feels a little weird sometimes. Like, I want to drive, you know, with the whole one-handed thing like this, but I have to lean forward a little bit, which is kind of gonna mess me up in the long run. But you know, it's nice. You know, I have my sunroof here again, like I mentioned, sunroof controls, light controls right here. Here's my Apple CarPlay going. I don't have a lot of apps for CarPlay. You know, it's just, I like the tech stuff. I never thought I would, like, as far as the technology stuff goes in here, I never thought I would be using the lane watch. I never thought I'd be using the, you know, all the stuff here. But now I've kind of, like, integrated it into my daily, you know, driving. And, you know, I'm kind of used to it now, to be honest. But that doesn't go to, you know, I'm not going to push aside my, you know, what I learned when I first started out driving. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, just because I have a camera in my blind spot, I'm still not gonna, like, you know, turn my head and look back. I'm still gonna do that. You know, I'm still kind of adapting to all this new stuff. But let me see if I can put this right here. Yeah, I'm still kind of adapting to it all. The steering wheel is a different edition. It's got these kind of grips, golf ball style grips on the top with leatherette, you know, right here on the sides. A lot of, you know, I've been watching a lot of journalists, you know, review this new Civic, and they think that this is just a touchpad. It's not just a touchpad. You can still click buttons up and down to, you know, kind of more precise volume control. I cannot talk right now. You know, other than that, I mean, it's pretty much, you know, just like a Civic. It handles nice. You know, my visibility at the front is really nice. Oh, that's the one thing I forgot to show you guys when I was parked at home, is the way the back looks, and I'll go through with that after I finish skateboarding, if I remember. But basically, basically, from in a nutshell, the back kind of looks kind of hatchbacky, but it's not a hatchback. I wish it was, but that's gonna cost me more money. But you know, I kind of like the whole the stacked dashboard. You know, I have my speed right here on the top with the display right there on the side. I kind of miss that. But you know, I got better sound. I got heated driver and passenger mirrors, which is a plus, especially in this winter. It's gotten really cold and but yeah, I'll show you guys what the full backside looks like, you know, with a bit more detail. So I'll see you guys when I get to the park. Alright, so I'm making an end to this video. It's taken too long for me to put off, so I'm ending it right here. I'll see if I can find time this week to edit. I don't know if I will have time, or I don't know if I'll be able to have enough time. Sorry, I'm eating breakfast. But the only reason I won't have that I say blah blah. Anyway, the only reason I say I might not have time to edit is because my brother needs a laptop, and that's where I do most of my editing. So I'm gonna end the video right here. I'll see you guys in the next one.